The Industrial Revolution generated wealth. Fortunes were made and unmade on the stock market. People spent without counting, and art became ultra-fashionable. After London and New York, Paris finally hosted the World's Fair and combined it with the Salon des Beaux-Arts. On the opening evening, on May 15, 1855, the name Gustave Courbet was on everyone's lips. Although several of his works were on show, the canvas he had painted especially for the Salon was refused by the judges. Let's go back in time to the spring of 1854. Courbet is working with enthusiasm on a painting he is convinced will not go unnoticed. A composition of almost 6 by 4 meters, as ambitious as its title is discreet. The Artist's Studio. What do we see? Courbet in the middle of his studio, painting, surrounded by a small crowd. His friends on one side, among whom we recognize the poet Charles Baudelaire and the philosopher Pierre-Joseph Proudhon. On the other side, a motley bunch of tradesmen, huntsmen, beggars, and priests. What story is Courbet trying to tell with this painting? To find out, we must examine the figures, gestures, and faces hidden within the canvas. To pierce the secrets of the work in order to understand what it is telling us about its painter and his period. Between the classical Ingres and the romantic Delacroix, Courbet revolutionized painting by paving a third way: realism. As he stated himself, "I insist that painting is an essentially concrete art and can only consist in the reproduction of things that really exist. An abstract object, non-visible, non-existent, has no place in painting." But Courbet refused to be a standard-bearer. As always, his own freedom took precedence. With his strong stance and sweeping declarations, Courbet represented a new figure in the art world: the committed artist.